Hey, this is Cameron over here at Patriot Arms, and sitting in front of me today is a Colt model SP1. And I'm going to be going over some of the details about this weapon. This is a R6001 series, and I'm going to be talking about some of the proof marks and some things you guys should be looking for if you're looking into buying a gun like this. This is the carbine version, and then I'm going to tell you guys why you should hold on to this rifle for as long as you possibly can. Okay, so let's talk about some of the details on this rifle. We're going to go on to verifying if it's original Colt or not, take it down and show you guys some of the proof marks. So let's talk about the buttstock here. The buttstock on this rifle is aluminum, very lightweight. It is coated in vinyl acetate. The buffer tube is a 2-position buffer tube. The buffer and spring itself are just standard carbine style length. And the upper here is a fixed sight carry handle. Does not have forward assist. This has a slab side, so you guys can see this. On the R6001s, they had slab sides here, right next to the mag release. We're going to flip it over to the other side. Right here, you guys should be able to see the Colt Firearms Division has a late model style fire selector. Has a late model takedown pin. The front pin here, the pivot, is a screw style pivot. Hand grip, standard military style, has the heat shielding in there. Has the sling. Has a bayonet lug. The barrel on this is 16 inches. Is a 1 12 twist and is a chrome bore. And this comes with a standard bird cage / flash hider. And then we're going to open this up and we're going to show you guys the inside of the gun, and we're going to talk about proof markings and some of the things you guys should be looking for when you're buying a rifle like this. Okay, so we're going to be going over and how to verify some of the stuff on this rifle so you guys can check if it's an original Colt. So right here on the upper has a C, which stands for Colt, and the M is the forge house, which is Martin Marietta, and it has another proof mark over here on the front side. C stands for Colt. Right here on the barrel, it does have more proof marks. So the C stands for Colt, the M stands for magnetic particle inspection, and the P stands for proof fired. It does have more identification marks on here. It has one on the bolt carrier right here. C, Colt. Now the other proof mark is on the inside of the bolt carrier group here. I want to strip it down real quick to show you guys the identification marks on the inside, so you guys can also check that to make sure that's also original. Okay, so I stripped down the bolt already so you guys can see this. On this piece right here, it also has identification marks. If I can get this thing to focus. Okay, so it says M, P, and C right here, which is magnetic particle inspected. It's proof fired, and it's a Colt. Okay, so now that you guys have seen all the proof marks, that's what you guys need to be looking for when you guys are out looking for a rifle like this. So you all know what you're looking for, so you know it's all original. I would check the wear on it. The best way to check it is right here. The deflector. That does not have much wear whatsoever. This gun in particular has not been fired probably in over 30 years. But you might be able to find something even better or in the same condition or just a little bit more wear to it. You can even see right here on the bottom here on the bolt carrier. It has little to no wear whatsoever. This firearm's been taken pretty good care of. So let's go on. I'm going to tell you guys some of the reasons why you should hold on to this rifle and its collectability. Okay, so we're going to be talking about why you should be holding on to this rifle and how much this rifle is worth standpoint of this video upload date. So on websites like Gunbroker, you might see them go as high as $2,400. Well, on a Blue Book website, this rifle in particular, rated at 95%, is worth of about $2,400. I would not sell this for anything less than $2,000, but unfortunately I do not have the original box for this. It would pull more if I had the original box. If you are lucky enough and you out and see a SP1 in the carbine model, you might get really lucky and get it at a low price, about $1,600, which is about low as you'll probably see them. This one in particular, is why it's worth about that much is because it's rare. It's because it's a carbine model, and it's about as close as you're going to get to the original Vietnam style. In the description below, you guys will see a website that you can find all this information on most of the AARs and SP1s that Colt made. You can see all the way from the R6000 all the way to the R6010 and all the details on them and some of the things you should be looking for if you come across one, so you can make sure it's an original. And earlier in the video, guys, when I was talking about some of the details on this rifle, I said this is a deflector. That is incorrect. It is not a deflector. I just happen to say that because sometimes the shells will bounce off this, showing signs aware of how much the rifle has been shot. So thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you guys found it extremely informational. I hope you have a good night.